Alright. Running in this game is rather satisfying. I think we're done with all the offices now, and it's time to check in with everyone's favorite douchebag. But first, we're going to raid his office. He also has a Roomba. And something interesting going on. Huh. DX. Huh. Sports nerd too? I mean, I can't talk. I'm a nerd and a sports nerd. But that seems to be kind of a unique combination. And he's building a badass model of a Final Fantasy motorcycle. Let's see, anything interesting here? Kind of hard to read the titles. Mostly because my eyes are shit. I apologize for that. A lot of stuff about fighting. Probably, I would wager he was picked on a lot as a kid. Maybe he's even picked on a lot now. Has things like assholes walking into his office and stealing his money. Not that I would know anything about that. And his candy. Another little interesting lecture by Hugh Darrow here. Just some world building. Interesting. Alright, Clarence.
Well, well. If it isn't Attila the Hun, fresh from the killing fields. If this is about the typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you.
Francis, I mean.
Words.
Francis, not
Don't
Clarence.
think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way. Oh, and by the way, Jensen, I know you've gone through a lot of physical changes of late, but you didn't become a woman. Stay out of the ladies' restroom.
Take your candy just for that.
Don't you have somewhere to be, Jensen? I'm sure Sarif is expecting your report. I would think a man just returned from a 6-month sabbatical would have a lot of work piled up. Just leave, Jensen.
I know,
I'm very busy.
Your model motorcycle isn't going to build itself. Alright, what do we want? We want hacking. There's no question. I really am so setting up myself for failure. Or setting myself up for failure. But I love hacking. I love the hacking game. I hate not being able to hack things. Oh, this is why I don't like the beginning of the game. So many things I need. Especially those inventory upgrades, but they're like so low on the list of things I actually need. So many good quality of life things that I need right away. Oh well, fortunately hacking gets you lots of XP. Let's go report to Boss Man. I don't think this is a boss conversation or anything yet. Well, actually, technically, I guess it is a boss conversation. But no, but this isn't actually one that has a bearing on the story, I mean.
I'm telling you, Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
I wish the lighting in the actual game was this good. His office is so awesome.
Yeah, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check him at Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Can't hurt to get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders?
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking? Letting him slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care of things.
Well, I totally didn't do it on purpose. But I kinda did. Yeah, redirect him. He won't like the gamble, and trying to be in charge over him is just gonna fail.
And I did. The Typhoon is safe. Sanders didn't know about it. He didn't even know his hacker was
Asserting authority on
augmented.
Seraph seems like
He's
a
not
very
the
bad
mastermind
idea.
behind this, boss.
So you cut him a break? The man broke into my facility and took hostages at him. I thought you were ready for this.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game being run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why, so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, because so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
No, scolding boss is a bad plan.
Maybe someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
Oh no, 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 no. He's right, but you don't say that to his face.
You got it.
I mean, he's right that what he's asking him to do is illegal, but
That hacker's not going to be sitting still for long. Get over to the station and
do
find a
not
way
call him
inside.
out on it. Okay. What are we gonna do with ourselves? Oh yeah. I don't know, part of me wants to go do the side quests first. I think the police station will advance the main story, but
Adam, were you just speaking to David? I didn't know he'd finished his call. Is everything okay?
As well as can be expected.
Right, like I know what that means anymore. The phone's been ringing off the hook ever since Bill Taggart's little press conference this
boy.
evening.
Taggart. Seraph was speaking about him when I walked in. What's the founder of the Humanity Front saying about us now?
Oh, he's all sincere this time, denouncing all the violence that's been committed against us, offering to come here in person to express his deepest sympathies.
Right. No wonder the boss seems grumpy.
Can you blame him? If it were up to Luddites like Taggart, you would have died on that operating table. The problem is, he knows how to play on people's fears.
Tampering with human biology can be pretty scary.
Tell that to all the war ants whose lives have been improved because of it. But if Taggart has his way, if he can sway popular opinion enough, then the United Nations will be forced to take a stand.
I'd like to hear him actually talk.
That man is trouble.
I wonder if he actually does play on people's fears, or if that's just what she thinks. Nope. Boring. Also boring. That was a boring bathroom. Alright. Well, I think, if I recall correctly, the Limb Clinic has some Praxis for us, so that's going to be our first stop. For sure.
Adam Jensen, please report to your office. Adam Jensen?
Our office, huh? I don't remember this part.
Man, what am I doing here? This is nuts.
Oh. Our thief.
Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I manage.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while, we thought you were a goner, too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ, and now this mess with the factory.
Yeah, tough times all around. How about you, Corella? You okay?
I don't know. I fucked up. I mean bad.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, you know, one of Pritchard's techs, we started sneaking out some neuropozyne from one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
I know. It's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons. Anyway, now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him.
Right,
I'm in a
we
bad
already
spot,
knew
Adam.
this.
I need that
Because
footage
we were
back.
sneaky little bastards.
I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
Pretty ballsy stealing a patented drug from a secure lab. How'd you manage to do it?
Both Tyndall and I worked the night shift every other week. I stashed the neuropozyne in a bag while he edited the security footage. Guess he kept part of it.
How about Tyndall? Can't you reason with him?
You could try, but Tyndall's a pretty driven guy. I mean, the guy's like a rock. You need a Casey-og or something to crack him.
Casey?
Social enhancer. It's an augmentation designed to read people's reactions and behavioral patterns. Higher end series even allows you to directly influence people with pheromones or something.
Neuropozyne. What could you guys want with an anti-rejection drug for augmentation patients? Reselling it? Providing a competitor?
Why do you automatically assume I was trying to turn a profit?
Well, what were you doing?
What is it exactly you need me to do?
I need you to get back that security footage Tyndall has on me. It's probably in his apartment. On his computer, maybe.
So what? I just look him up in the phone book?
His apartment is near Brooklyn Court. It might be tough to get in because his building has a large security gate protecting it.
Well, that's just great.
Hacking the security gate is possible, but would require advanced hacking skills. You might have to look around for an alternate path. Maybe use the fire escape or something.
All right. Tell me more.
Really? Wow. Thanks, Adam.
Still want to know
I
why
thought I
you
was
did
done
it.
for. The security footage will probably be on his apartment computer. Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
I got it from here.
Oh. That was quick.
Did you get it yet? Adam, please. You have to get that
Why
security
don't you
footage
tell me
back.
why you took the neuropazine?
Neuropazine.
Why do you automatically assume I was trying
Because
to
you
turn
won't
a
tell me
profit?
why you took it.
Let me get back.
Oh. I wonder. Oh. Wow. Okay. Let's take the stairs this time. Not be all fancy about it. Remember when I said one of the first things I want to invest in is that Icarus landing system? Yeah. I like jumping off of things.
Nice job securing the Typhoon, Jensen. Would have hated to see
This whole
Taggart.
thing just brings back bad memories. I love working here, but it's hard knowing that at any second...
God, I can't talk about it. If another bunch of radicals burst through the door like right now and start shooting.
I know. It's so awful.
I mean,
because
that
you'd
could
be
be
the first to...
literally
I mean,
anywhere.
You'd be...
I'd be the first to what?
Although I guess Seraph
nothing.
is a target
Yeah.
right now.
Nice job tonight, Adam. I heard most of those vandals got arrested peacefully. Things could have been so much worse.
Mr. Jensen!
Except the one I shot by
everyone's
accident, but
talking
you
about
know.
what a great job you did saving the hostages. You're a real hero, sir. Can I help you find something?
No.
Thanks, I'll find my way.
Of course. Have a good evening, sir.
Is that... Oh. Holy shit.
Seraph Industries specializes in the
I
design
didn't know that these were a thing.
advanced mechanical augmentations for human implantation. In other words, we help people achieve their dreams by allowing them to reach their full potential. Currently employing over 50
I mean, I'm sure this is all just Seraph propaganda, but...
while upholding a reputation for unrivaled excellence. New products for 2027 include the Smart Cortical Booster, equipped with the multi-focus aptitude chip, specially tuned to give an edge in mathematics, arts, reading, science, and technology. We are also proud to present Vistula, the world's most advanced corneal replacement.
What happened to the people who can't afford it?
Seraph Industries.
Did they just
Bring your dreams to life.
suck at math now?
LINK, Liberty in Mind and Body International, offers full and equal access to human enhancement products and technologies across every global border of society.
Full and equal access.
Low cost, medical mechanical clinics catering exclusively to augmented people.
Do you think full and equal access when you think of...
Managed affiliates, operating
Oh, wait. We're talking about Lim, not Seraph. Okay. That's different. Okay, right.
They are recognized as a global champion for the world's augmented people. Because of their tireless efforts, tens of
Although I guess Lim and Seraph are connected enough that they have a little
industries and more
information machine about them here.
a major sponsor of LINK for over a decade.
I guess we're kind of one of the beneficiaries of that because Adam would be dead, right?
The future holds a lot of excitement for us at Seraph Industries. We believe that advances in technology, in in unison with good government policy and lower costs, will make human augmentation available to more and more people across the globe. And more accessibility to augmentation technology means a world with more
They
opportunities.
do like that opportunity word a lot, don't they?
Cognitive dermal layering will help to make augmentation look and feel more natural, eliminating much of the stigma associated with human enhancement technology. And for the first time ever, Omnivision transverse retinal technology will allow recipients to achieve true stereo vision without a dedicated chip. At Seraph Industries, a better tomorrow is our passion.
I do think Seraph actually believes that. David Seraph, the person, I mean. He's, he's definitely out for himself, but I think at the heart of things he really is an optimist who truly has a vision and wants what's best, what he thinks is best for people. I think he's just willing to throw anyone under the bus who doesn't share that vision. Alright, so Hugh Darrow, or at least his people, is the one who invented the drug that allows augmentations to exist. Interesting. Interesting, though. If my dream is to be a baseball player, but I have a really shitty arm, I can just cut off my arm and get a robot arm that can throw a pitch, right? Kind of changes the nature of the sport. I wonder if that's what inspired Seraph. He seems to really like baseball. Yeah, same thing. Okay. I love this set so much. Look at that. Just freaking awesome. Okay. Let's hit the streets. I think we're going to go to the limb clinic first, like I said, because there's Praxis there to be had. Limb clinic is good. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. I think we're going to limb. I'll give us a chance to explore a little bit of Detroit while we're at it too, which is always fun.
Mrs. Reed?
Oh, Adam, I'm sorry you startled me. And please, call me Cassandra. You and Megan were together long enough.
Ah, Megan's mom.
I was waiting for you.
Out here? Why not come meet me inside?
I don't know. I guess I'm just not ready. This is where you work, but to me, this is also the place where I lost my daughter.
Oh. Let's not make this about us.
I guess I never thought of it that way.
I'm sorry. It's not proper of me to come here and stir up bad memories, especially after what you've been through.
Yeah. A lot of things changed 6 months ago.
I can't get over how much they've changed you. At first, I couldn't even believe you were still alive. How do you handle all of this?
Yeah. I mean, I'd be happy to be alive. Better alive than dead.
They did what they had to do to save me. And in a way, I can do more now than I ever could.
I'm glad to know you take it so well. Many
Kept
of us
you alive
wouldn't
and
be
turned
able
into
to cope
Superman.
so easily with such traumatic changes.
Can I ask why you wanted to see me?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I'm here about Megan. About what happened to her. Or rather, about the investigation into what happened.
What about it?
Well, simply put, I feel something is not quite right with the way the case was handled.
You think there was some foul play involved?
I do. Call it mother's intuition. But when speaking to some of the investigators, there were a lot of inconsistencies. And then I met this detective, a man called Chase. He agreed things weren't handled by the book, although he has no proof.
And now you want to find out more?
I'll never hear my daughter laugh again, Adam. I'll never get a call from her to ask how I've been, or have the chance to ask her about her day. She was stolen from me. However unjustified this all is, I still want to know why it happened. You're not the same, Adam. And we've yet to see if it's for better or worse. But I know you loved Megan. Please, will you help me find out what really happened to her?
Oh, we're not going to ask for a reward. We could look into it.
I never got a chance to investigate the attack myself.
Good point, Adam.
I'll look into it.
I don't know that a mom thinking something up is a good reason.
Really?
The first thing I'll need to do is meet with this detective, Chase.
Good. He works part-time as a security guard in an apartment building on Brooklyn Court. I'll be waiting for you in your apartment lobby once you're done.
Why does a detective need to work part-time as a security guard?
Oh, he retired soon after the case. I don't really
the
know
one
the
guy who was asking
Maybe
questions.
he'll tell you more.
I'm on it.
And thinking the case wasn't handled right, got retired soon after. Maybe Mom is right after all. Hi.
My neighbors were there when it happened, you know. The hostage taking at the Seraph plant. Greg and Josie Thorpe.
They sure did.
Do you know them? Oh, thank God they made it out alive.
Mr. Jensen, is it true that the leader of the terrorist cell got away?
Hey, fuck you,
Guess
bub.
weren't as ready as Mr. Sarah thought. They released his name, Zeke Sanders. Apparently a veteran of some sort. Now we get to worry about who or what he'll attack next.
Why do people throw money away in this world?
I don't really have anything against it. I just think it's disgusting. I mean, grafting metal into your skin? Yuck.
I guess you don't have any tattoos.
It's not the same. You don't need to
That's a
take
good
drugs for
point.
the rest of your life when you have a tattoo.
Well, I think what you do to your body is up to you.
Yeah? Well, when everybody's done doing what they want, what happens to people like us who refuse to become machines? We become the weaker species, that's what. And the next thing you know, we'll be the ones living in derelict Rome.
Wow, you really don't have an opinion on this, do you?
That's what I was wondering.
I'm sorry. We're having a private conversation here. Look,
Sorry.
I don't have anything against you, but just stay away, okay?
Tell me something. How can anyone justify protesting at a limb clinic? They're helping people, for Christ's sakes. Besides, protesting never got anybody anywhere. It's all just a big distraction. You take all their energy and put it to something useful.
He likes
then you
Lim.
can really change the world.
Hey, you seem nice and all, but I'm really not interested.
Okay.
Sorry.
the biomod industry is going to tear this city apart. Mark my words. Not everyone can afford augments, and those who can't are going to find themselves on the streets before they know it.
It's bad enough they're expensive, but worse that they keep you hooked on a drug.
Besides, protesting never got anybody anywhere. It's all just a big distraction.
Hi. Nice pillow you're wearing. Nope.
Is there a problem, sir?
The vistas in this game are so good. Detroit isn't quite as cool as Hengsha is. We'll get there later. But
you might want to stay on a derelict road, knowing how the
Detroit's pretty damn cool.
My ride was supposed to be here 15 minutes ago. I'm gonna kill Gerald when I get home. Looks like I'm taking the subway again. Wish I had legs like yours, then I'd just run home.
Whoa.
I mean it, man. Get lost.
Shit.
Well, shit. If it ain't the captain himself. Mr. Seraph
Oh
done
dear
fixed
God,
you up
really?
good, ain't he? Give you a new set of glasses and everything. Damn.
How you doing, Letitia?
Didn't think I'd see you walking this boulevard anytime soon, that's for sure.
Wow.
Not after what happened 6 months ago.
Wow.
People said you's down for the count.
People tend to underestimate me.
You and me both, Captain. You and me both.
This is important information, but I forgot how cringy it is. So this is an old contact from Adams. He's on the street.
How about you give me some information, and then we'll see.
Oh, damn, Captain. You ain't no cop no more. Why you gotta insist on using them rules?
Because it's my money this time, not the department's. You want it, you better give me something that's worth it.
Yeah, I guess. So what you wanna know?
Sure.
You've always had a good feel for this city, Tish. What's the mood on the street these days?
Oh, things ain't looking good, Captain. People losing their jobs, their homes, locking everything they's own into those garage door storage units round town, hoping nobody breaks in and steals stuff. Mr. Seraph gonna save us? He better do it soon.
Or what?
Not sure. Just feels like this whole city's waiting to explode. Especially in the alleys behind the gas station. Most of the time, you's fine walking there, long as you don't cause no trouble. But you do something wrong, well, cops and punks both trigger happy these days.
I might need to
really
do a
is seen
little
as something of a
trespassing
savior, huh?
soon. Maybe get inside some places where I'd rather not be seen going in.
You being kind of vague, Captain, but maybe it's best I don't know the Pacifics.
You got that right.
What I do know, though, is that most people tend to look down, not up. And even when looking down, they don't necessarily think about what's under their feet. If a person ain't too squeamish about getting dirty, they might be able to get inside one or more sensitive areas in the city. Especially if they arm themselves ahead of time with the right information.
We're not gonna pay any money right now.
It's been a while since I
We need
walked
to buy
the beat.
those Praxis kits.
Where would a less than exemplary citizen go these days if he needed to acquire some unlicensed firepower?
Well now, I hear there might be a gun seller or two around town. But an adventuring man, especially one fixed with some of that fancy techno-limbs Mr. Seraph makes, he might be able to acquire a few more if he's willing to go the extra mile.
I think I've got all the information I need right now, Tish. Maybe next time.
I be's right here waiting for you, Captain.
God. Okay. Still selling opera. This is our first store, actually. Oh God, we have so much stuff. You've got to dump some of this.
I ain't got nothing for you. Check with the man. And keep your hands where I can see them.
You got anything you want to buy or sell? I'm the guy you want to deal with. Everything's on the computer, right at your fingertips.
We need to sell. Yeah, I think we're just gonna get rid of the machine pistol. And the grenades for now.
Always a pleasure.
The dapper looking guy. Okay, now we need to play... I don't know. I guess Tetris? Almost said Jenga. Looking at all my favorite weapons, this is so not going to be a non-lethal playthrough. I love that damn combat rifle. And the sniper rifle. That'll do for now. Okay, limb clinic time. Here we go. Lots of cops.
One approve of these protests. These limb people are drug pushers. Someone is getting rich while the rest of us are suffering.
I wouldn't know about those things. All I know is that this violence doesn't serve anyone.
Well, I guess the question now becomes, will the pro-human groups retaliate when Bill Taggart gets here?
He's that Humanity Front guy, right?
He's speaking at the convention center in a few days.
That's gonna be a day from hell.
Oh, that might give us a chance
Sorry,
to actually talk to
Protest
him.
broke up hours ago. There's nothing to see here anymore. I'm sure the evening news will tell you everything you want to know.
You look like you're built for trouble. Listen, just because you have money doesn't make you better than me.
Whoa. Bitter.
Mr. Jensen, David Seraph told me you'd be dropping by. I've just been reviewing the test results we received on you last week.
Should I start rolling up my sleeves?
Surprisingly, no. I see no trace of glial tissue buildup in any of your charts.
It's been 6 months, Doc. Shouldn't I be under Rapazine shots by now?
One would think, but these test results show no signs of implant rejection. If anything, the bond between tissue and electrodes seems to be getting stronger.
So I'm free to go?
Well, Mr. Seraph did ask me to discuss another topic with you. You are aware that several precautionary measures had to be put into place during your first surgery?
Not all of my implants were switched on, I know.
The damage caused by the hematoma had to be taken into account. Your brain needed time to recover, to get used to the mechanical neural processors and turn them on naturally over time.
Cut to the chase, Doc. What does Seraph want?
He feels that you might be ready to speed up the activation process using special software known as Praxis kits.
You mean I don't have to wait for my augmentations to kick in naturally anymore?
You can, if you prefer. But Mr. Seraph did make a generous donation to LIM in your name, thus ensuring that Praxis software linked to your particular neuroenhancements would always be available to you and you alone. Please, take a look.
Interesting.
Dr. LeBlanc, code blue. Dr. LeBlanc.
Don't think we need any of this right now. That, on the other hand, we will buy both of.
Very well, Mr. Jensen. Use it in good health.
See what I can do. Yay! More upgrades. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, so many things to choose from. I want to snipe, but I want to be able to punch walls, but I need to be able to move heavy things. But I want to be able to hack better, but I really need more inventory. Ugh. Hate these early game decisions. Okay. I think we gotta go with wall punching though. Maybe wall punching and slow fall. Maybe wall punching and hacking. I don't like the typhoon. I think that's what we want. It just opens up a bunch of cool shortcuts and lets you get more items. Oh, my bad. That cost 2. Question is, do we save up this Praxis for it, or do we spend it? It's also 2 nuts. That's a great thing. Those 2 things in particular are really valuable. But I think for right now we'll just take, well, we aren't gonna need hacking level 4 for a while. Hacking turrets is gonna be really helpful, but not right immediately. I think we're going to do stealth hacking. I think that's going to be the most valuable right now. Because we are going to do a lot of hacking in the police station, you guys. We are going to do Skyrim level goofiness tricks to hack every single computer in that damn building. If you thought exploring Seraph was exciting, just wait until we get to the friggin' police station.
Nice jacket. I bet you're hiding some real cutting-edge enhancements under it, aren't you?
Why, yes, I am.
My first surgery. It's expensive, but you gotta look at it as an investment in the future. My first surgery. It's expensive, but you gotta look at it as an investment.
My ex-boyfriend was a pro-human purist. The bastard. Dumped his ass as soon as I figured out what he was.
We're very lucky to have Dr. Markovic. She could have gotten a job in private practice anywhere in the world.
Dr. Chech.
I'm just getting a minor neuroprosthetic upgrade, but even so, it's stressful. Of course, it helps knowing my vision will improve when it's done.
Well, maybe if you didn't stare at your phone so much, your eyes would be better. Of course, there are magazines just
Getting
for
Augs
Augs.
is the way to go, man. Now, how are you gonna defend yourself in today's world without Augs? You come up against a damn criminal that's all geared up, what are you gonna do? It's survival of the fittest.
Oh, you're probably not wrong. This is interesting. Here's some limb propaganda.
To OR. Dr. Tepkowski to
Interesting. This is talking about how Lim makes augments available for free and wants everyone to have augments. But all anyone talks about is how expensive they are. I mean, outside of this little book here, all people do is talk about how expensive it is. And there's a thing about credit right above it.
Hello?
Dr. LeBlanc,
I know.
code blue.
I listened too long, but
Dr.
then...
LeBlanc, code blue.
What do you think about it? I'll be there.
Okay. Huh. Restricted area. Let's go inside.
Been under anesthesia before. Guess that's where they stop your heart and the machine does your breathing.
More or less. I know it sounds a little hair-raising, but we do it every day, several times over. It's a very safe procedure.
Will I feel any pain or anything?
It gets done through your IV needle. You'll be asked to count backwards, and the next thing you know, you'll be opening your eyes and the procedure will be over.
Wow. Will I dream?
Not while you're under, but you might afterward as you wake up.
Wow. Sorry, I was just looking at that scar on your head. Did you get that before or after the surgery?
Whoa. Robot surgeons. Not too different from what happens nowadays, I suppose. There are a lot of robots in surgery even now that look not too different.
If you're here
from
for
that.
some work, please go to the counters. If you're here for some work, please go to the counters.
Nah, I'm just being nosy and stealing things. Oh. This is from the doctor we were just talking to, her emails. Ooh. Wanna bet they're talking about Adam there? 'Cause it talks about the donation that Seraph made, which she specifically said wasn't Adam's name. What is Seraph up to? Basic email. Oh. Specifically about Adam this time. Huh. So he doesn't know his parents. Wow. So Adam is pretty special. I mean, we already knew he didn't need neuropozyne, at least not now, but that email made it sound way more impressive than even the doctor said. She was pretty casual about it, but that report in her email. Man. So Adam is something very, very special. And we don't know how or why. Sorry, just thinking. Ooh. Okay, just a little thing about bionic eyes. Not super pertinent, but interesting. Alright. Well, we have been playing for one hell of a long time. When we come back, we're going to handle some side quests. We're going to go check out Officer Chase. We're going to go talk to the folks that we saved from the plant. Yeah, I think next week we'll take a little bit more of a break from Half-Life still. We'll go back to Spec Ops, I think, for next week. Yeah, if you enjoyed this and enjoy my other stuff, as always, please feel free to donate. Check out my Patreon. Check out the website where I really, really need to get my butt in gear writing articles. But yeah, until then, I'll see you next time.